Okay, if you haven't already done so, welcome and please stand. Shake everything out, start loosening up your body. Shake your arms, your legs. Loosen up those muscles and lubricate those joints. And let's go ahead and start with some breathing before we actually warm up our bodies. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and slowly lower all the way down. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and slowly lower down. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. I like to pick up the opposite heel, but you don't have to. Do whatever works for you. Maybe we'll all get a little taller doing this. Really stretching our spines. Now, check the posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. We're going to kind of start in the middle and go up, and then we're going to go down when it comes to our warm-up. So first of all, put the hands on the front of your thighs. Keep those abs in tight throughout. And when you're standing, keep the shoulders back and down as best you can. And then bend at the hips. I'm keeping my upper arms by my side so that I don't round my back. You want your head and neck an extension of the spine as best you can. Go to your limit. We're just warming up, so don't worry about it. Keep the abs in, and then just relax the upper body down. Keep the abs in tight. Legs are straight, but you don't have to lock the knees. You can soften those knees if you need to. Still early in the practice. Don't forget to breathe. And then slowly round up. One vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And then bring the arms up, inhaling. And as you exhale, lower those arms down. Mary's joining us. Okay, there we go. Just shake everything out while we're waiting for Mary to join. You're nice and tall. Your back is starting to warm up. Now let's bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Legs and hips stationary. And rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Hi, Mary, just mute yourself, please, and then rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left again. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. Front, inhale. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward in the parallel position, reaching forward with the arms parallel to the floor and to each other, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Then release and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Breathing. Then release and bring the arms forward again in the parallel position, pulling the shoulder blades apart with the abs in tight. Then release and again bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, open that chest, hold it as we did, or if you want more, bend the knees with the knees directly over the feet. Abs are in tight. Head and neck an extension of the spine. Arms can be low by the torso in the middle or all the way up high. But keep the chest open and the spine elongated as best you can. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either hold it here or arch back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Then release, keeping the shoulders back. Bring those shoulders up by the ears, no neck. Arms are relaxed. Then release, long arms, long neck. Imagine touching the ceiling with the head and the floor with the fingers. Release, and one more time, no neck. Breathing. And release, long arms, long neck. Release and bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side, staying in the same plane. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up. Align the left shoulder in that same plane. And feel the stretch of the right side of your body as you breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side in the same manner in this direction. Make sure the weight is on both feet. Keep the left shoulder back as you reach, look up, align the right shoulder, and feel the stretch up the left side of your body, keeping those abs in, nice and tight. Again, don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. You can look up at the fingertips if you can. And lower those hips down, knees over the feet. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. And again, don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Your midsection should be pretty well warmed up right now. We're going to work on our heads and our necks for a bit. First, shake everything out again. Can't do that too much, keeping your muscles warm and your joints lubricated as best you can. So now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Make sure you're stable. Lower the chin to the chest, pressing the chin into the chest. You're always going to feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck. Center front, inhale. Exhale. If you have neck issues, just repeat that. If not, jaw closed, go all the way back. Center front, inhale. Exhale, press the chin into the chest again. Release. Heavy head roll over to the left shoulder. Remember to keep those shoulders back and down. Always feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck. And if you have neck issues, only roll back and forth in the front. If not, jaw closed, heavy head, center back. Then roll to the right shoulder. Those shoulders back and down. Heavy head, center front. We made a nice big circle if you could. Press the chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction now. Heavy head, right shoulder. Always check that posture. If you can, heavy head, center back. Left shoulder. Center front, press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders back and down as best you can. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale on your own, just turn your head from side to side a bit, roll a bit, but whatever you do in one direction, just make sure you do the same in the other as best you can. And then shake out, move your hips from side to side. Shake each foot off as if you have water on it, on each of them. And let's take another deep cleansing breath before we start working on our lower body and our balance. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now, let's have our feet out about twice the width of our shoulders. Your feet can be pointed forward or slightly out, whatever feels good for you, because you're going to be moving your feet around and you're bending your knees. You can start with your hands on the waist or the hips. First, we're going to push the hips forward. Then we're going to push the hips back. Keep those abs in nice and tight. We're going to roll to the left, roll forward. We're going to roll to the right, roll back. Now, roll to the right, opposite direction, roll forward, roll back, roll, actually to the left and then roll back, sorry. And then back to the center, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, have your toes pointed out and your heels in, so when you bend each knee, you go down directly over the foot. You may keep your hands where they are. I like to bring mine up. Inhaling, exhale, reach, and to the T position, palms down. Anytime your arms are above your heart, you're working your heart just a little bit more. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Make sure that knee's over the foot, abs are in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left, same on this side of your body. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. You may repeat that, or you may reach toward the floor. You don't have to, but you may keep those abs in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the other side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat or cross over, opening to the back, abs in tight, look up. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the other side, do on this side as well. Up, inhaling. Exhale, palms up. Bring those arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, and again, lower the arms to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit. Feet still pointed out, the toes, and bend the knees. Lower the hips, knees directly over the feet as best you can. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Very good. Shake out, moving your hips again from side to side. Shake out. And now we're going to add a little balance to our warm-up practice. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Hands on the waist or the hips. Focus on that spot. Take a deep breath in, doing right side first. Exhale and bring that right knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Keep those abs intact. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right side again. Bring that right leg forward, leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Focus on that spot. Exhale, out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Oops, tighten that glute. Focus on that spot. Point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side. Exhale, left leg forward, leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side, point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back, tighten the glute, point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right leg forward and circle the ankle round and round. Change direction with the circle. You're circling the foot to lubricate the ankle. Then point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, left side, bring it forward. Circle that foot, lubricating the ankle round and round, and then change direction. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake out. Hopefully everybody's nicely warmed up and very balanced. So we're going to take another deep cleansing breath and then do a little bit of triangle lunge work. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the entire torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Keep rolling. There we go. Okay, let's get onto the mats now. With our feet, do your more difficult side first if you know what it is. I'm going to have my left foot pointed forward and my right foot perpendicular to it. Walk out about twice the width of the shoulders, but it's more important to be stable than to have your legs that far apart. So try to make sure you're not slipping also. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee over the right foot. Arms are parallel to the floor and to each other. You're in that same plane as best you can. Look over those right fingertips. In this warrior two position, torso is as perpendicular to the floor as possible. It'll slightly be different, but that's okay. Don't forget to breathe. Then straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, lower the right arm and bring the left arm straight up. We're going to do a triangle now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the left hip out and slide down that right leg as long as you can stay in the same plane. If you start coming forward, go back up where you were in the same plane. Even if you're not very far, that's all right. Lengthen the spine as best you can. You can have your hands on your leg, on a block, palms, wherever you choose to do. But lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders if you can. Reach up, look up, and breathe in this triangle posture. And then back up to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. We're going to do another lunge now. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee. You may repeat the warrior two if you want, or bend the elbow. Put it on the thigh and bring that left arm up as an extension of the torso and left leg. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on that lower or right arm. Look up and breathe. Stay in the same plane as best you can. Then T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten the leg. Check the posture, bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower that right arm down, bring the left arm up, push the left hip out, and you may repeat that triangle that we just did or cross over to a revolving triangle. And you can have the left hand on the right calf, leg, wherever it fits, on the floor, open to the back if you choose. Reach up and look up and breathe. Try to lengthen the spine and keep those abs in tight as best you can. Then back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Now my right foot's going to be forward and my left foot's perpendicular to it. Nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee out into that warrior two. Knee over the foot, torso tall, arms parallel to the floor. Look at those left fingertips now, abs in tight. Breathing. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm and bring the right arm straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, push the right hip out as you slide down in the same plane on the left side of your body. We'll do the triangle here. You can have your hands wherever you need them to be, modify if you need to. Lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders. Reach up, look up and breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. In this nice triangle posture. Then T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee and do whatever lunge you did on the other side. I'm bending my elbow, bringing my arm up as an extension of my torso and leg. Try not to put real weight on my left or bent elbow. Look up and breathe. Stay in that same plane as best you can. T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten the leg. Check the posture, bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. Now we're going to do that other triangle. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, push that hip out and cross over if you did that on the other side. If not, just repeat what you did. Just focus on your posture and your breathing. T position, inhaling. My stomach's really growling. I hope you can't hear it. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, both feet pointed forward. They can be pointed slightly out if you need them to be. We're going to come forward with our torso and arms. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips and come forward with a nice flat back. If you start rounding, just stop and go back to where it was nice and flat as best you can, even if it's not down very far. When you get to your limit, actually you can bend further if you can stay nice and straight. But when you get to your limit, bring the arms up into flying position, reaching up with the arms and shoulders. Push out through the glutes, abs are in tight, lengthen that spine. No stress on the head and neck. Mine's an extension of the spine, but do what works best for your body. If you need to relax it down, do so. Now release the hold and lower the arms, inhaling. Exhale, you can just let your upper body relax down. You may square the arms up with the hands on the elbows. You may just relax down in whatever works for you, or you may come into that full triangle. If so, from the outside, place your hands on the back of the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Lengthen the spine, push out through the glutes, and bring the torso in toward the straight legs. Abs are in tight, you're breathing, no stress on the head and neck. This full triangle.
Now release the hold. And keeping the legs and tips stationary, place both hands on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or heel. Bring the torso in toward that straight leg. Don't stress on the head and neck. Just focus on the torso. Abs are in tight. And you're breathing. Legs and hips are stationary. Release, and in a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side in the same stretch. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release the hold and come back to the center. And you may just let your body relax down. You may square the arms off again or come into that full triangle. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. And now release and place the hands on the floor or blocks in front of you to support yourself. Bring the heels in so that the toes are pointed outward. So when you bend both knees and lower the hips, the knees go over the feet. Bring the torso up, arms in the T position, palms down. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. And now, let's take another deep cleansing breath. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach and come down. We're going to do a chest expansion. So bring the arms back behind you. Clasp your fingers together, straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. You have a couple options here. If you don't want to bend forward, you don't have to. If you don't bend forward, just open the chest, arch back just a little bit. You don't have to a lot. But we're all going to do that. You can hold that posture or you can come forward after. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, arch back just a bit. Jaw closed. Hold it there, breathing or stretch forward. Bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine, abs in tight, arms up high. Breathing. If you need to modify, you can soften your knees. Listen to your body and breathe. Lots of options. Slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale again, arch back if you can. Back up nice and tall, inhaling. Exhale, you may repeat that or turn the palms down and out so that the palms are facing outward. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, arch back if you can. Up, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here or stretch forward, bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine. Relax the head and neck. Arms up high, abs in tight. Breathing. Slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, lower the arms down.
Hold it here or take a deep breath in. Exhale, arch back again, just briefly. And back up, inhaling. Exhale, release, shake out. And again, let's roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. So good for your posture there. We're not going to do a sun salutation today, but feel free to do one on your own if you want to after. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. I want to do some twisting and some hip opening tonight. For today, it's not night. Shake out again. I'm going to change my view just a bit. Feel free to get down to the floor without using your hands for support, or if you need that support, then use your resources. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold and just relax the hands on the thighs. Hopefully your back didn't move much. And we're gonna do some spinal twists, but first, before we do that, put the soles of your feet together, bending the knees. And you can have your hands on the ankles or the toes and just try to lower those knees down toward the floor as best you can, keeping the torso as tall and perpendicular to the floor as possible. And those abs in nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. Then release and just rock and roll from side to side. Massaging the glutes and the upper thighs against the mat, promoting circulation and hopefully preventing pain. Then come back to the center again. And this time, if you want, you can release the hands. Place your hands behind you. I like my fingers pointed outward. Some people like theirs pointed in. So do what works for you. Lengthen the spine, arch the back a bit. Relax the head back a bit. Don't have it be painful in any manner. And lower the knees. Usually you can get your knees closer to the floor, the thighs closer to the floor this way. And you're lengthening the spine, breathing. And then release. Try to keep those legs where they are, hands on the toes or the ankles. Very good. Nice and tall. Release. Just straighten the legs out briefly. Point the toes, flex the feet. Now we're going to bend the knees and we're going to sit either cross-legged, half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both feet up. We're going to do our spinal twist. You can do the other type of spinal twist if you have any kind of knee issues, that this is uncomfortable. The original spinal twist was where one leg was forward, the other foot is over, and you pull this in, and then you turn like this. So if you want to do that, you may, but I'm going to talk you through this one with the knees bent. Again, nice and tall. I feel like I get a more overall stretch this way, but it's up to you. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind, turn, look over that shoulder. This is the simple spinal twist, and hold it here if you'd like. If you want more, put that right hand on the left knee, turning more. And if you want, you can wrap the left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder in this simple spinal twist. Hold it here if you did on the other side, or left hand on the right knee, turning more. And you may wrap the right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Abs in tight, torso tall and perpendicular to the floor as best you can. And don't forget to breathe. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you, about shoulder width apart. Lengthen the spine, abs in tight as you bend at the hips and walk forward. If you start rounding your back, then stop and go back where it was nice and straight, but go to your limit and hold it. Depending on how your legs are, this can be a fabulous hip opener, but it really depends on how you're sitting. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Again, abs in tight, breathing. Now either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, flatten the back as you slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever was on top, put on the bottom, or in front, put in the back. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and place the right, place the right fingertips in front, left behind in that simple spinal twist. Hold it here, or right hand on the left knee, or you can also wrap the left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. Abs in tight, torso tall. Breathe. Focus on that posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple twist, hold it here, or left hand on that right knee and wrap that right arm around. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor now in front of you, shoulder width apart, and walk your fingers forward, bending at the hips. If you start rounding, stop and go back to where you were nice and straight, even if it's way up at the top. Just go to your limit and hold it. Keep those abs in tight and lengthen that spine. And breathe, head and neck, an extension of the spine. And now either walk the fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hold and hug your knees into your chest. Balance on your rear end if you can, or your sits bones, whatever you want to call it. You can put a toe or two down if you need to, but try to balance if you can. And then come to the resting position. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. The resting position is where your hands are on the lower thighs under the knees, and your calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. Your abs are in tight, your back is as straight as possible, but definitely at an angle for balance. You may hold this resting position or straighten the legs. Continue to breathe, and you may hold it here, or you may slide your hands down to the calves or the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing, or open those legs. And you may hold it here breathing, or release the hold with the hands. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in. Inhaling, exhale, resting position. Now you may hold it here, breathing again, or straighten the legs again. We'll do the full boat posture. So you may hold it here, breathing, or release, and come into that full boat posture with the arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, feet on the floor, hug those knees into your chest with your arms. Nice and tall with the back as best you can. Don't forget to breathe. Release and straighten those legs out in the seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold, and relax the hands on the thighs. Now we're going to roll down to the floor on our back. So take a deep breath in, exhale, and just round down one vertebra at a time. I'm actually going to move my mat up just a bit because I don't want to hit the television with my legs. You may not have that problem. I hope you don't. But round down if you haven't already done so. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Head is on the floor. Back is nice and flat on the floor. Shoulders are on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Now remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. If you don't have any back issues, slowly bring them up. Nice and straight. The lower back will be against the floor. The abs will be nice and tight in towards the spinal column. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. If you need to modify and you have difficulty keeping the legs up here straight, you can use your hands on the back of the thighs until you're strong enough to do it, or wrap a towel or a strap and hold it with your hands if you have to get back behind there. But roll the feet, circle those feet round and round, lubricating the ankles. And then try to go the same number of circles in the other direction, if you counted, and just guess if you didn't. And then point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs. We do this a lot, but I love this one. Sorry, I think it's so good for you. Hands on the inner thighs. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles, but make sure that the shoulders are still on the floor. And the entire back is on the floor as well, even down by your cheeks. So point the toes, flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, but keep that pressure on those open legs. Then release and bring those legs up, inhaling. Exhale, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, rolling from side to side if that feels good. In this posture, the legs are relaxed, but the arms are tightly hugging both legs in.
You're rolling your back against the floor. And again, those abs are in tight. And you're breathing. We're going to go ahead and do a bridge posture because I feel like my body needs it. I hope yours does. So release the whole, place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. With this posture, make sure you continually look upward. Do not turn to the side to look at anything or check anything because you really need to protect your neck when you're bringing your torso up. So first of all, you're just going to relax the arms at your sides and press that lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscles. The lower body is very tight, but the upper body is very relaxed. Shoulders are resting down into the surface below you, and you're breathing. Now release the hold, inhale it. Exhale. This is where you have to really make sure your head and neck are straight, just looking up, and roll the hips up into the air. If you can, bring the arms underneath you and clasp your fingers together, straightening the arms. If you can't do that, just push down with the arms underneath your torso as best you can and keep the arms as straight as possible. But if you can, go ahead as you bring the hips up into the air, bring the arms closer together, the shoulders and shoulder blades closer together, and then push those hips up into the air even more. And try to keep those knees and feet hip width apart. When you get to your limit again, you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs if you choose. You can push down with those arms to help. Push up with the hips if you like. Listen to your body and breathe. Now release the hold, open the arms, and slowly round down, one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back begins to touch the floor, bring those knees up and again hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind, releasing position, breathe. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side. Massaging the back against the floor. And remember, with yoga, we try to go slowly. So we use our muscles and not momentum as much as possible. Then come back to the center. And release the hold. Place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. We're just going to open our hips just a little bit here. So I'm going to give you options. Well, actually, I think the first one we won't. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg up and cross that ankle as high as you can toward that left hip bone on that thigh. Right hand under the bent right leg, left hand on the outside of the left thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that left knee in towards your torso. Your hands will either be on the back of the left thigh or on the left shin. Your abs are in tight. Your back is against the floor. Your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you as best you can or as close as possible. And hopefully you feel a nice opening of that right hip. If you want a little more, you can raise your head up toward that left knee. You don't have to, but keep the abs in tight. Then lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, unwrap, and we'll do the same on the other side of our body. Knees and feet hip width apart. Take a deep breath up, in. Exhale, bring that left leg up, bend the knee, and cross that left ankle as high as you can on the right thigh toward the right hip bone. Left hand under the bent left leg, right hand on the outside of the right thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right knee in towards your torso. Hands on the back of the thigh or on that right shin. Abs are in tight, back is against the floor, and hopefully those shoulders are down on the floor as close to as possible, and hopefully you feel a nice opening of the left hip. Don't forget to breathe. And if you want a little more, if you did it on the other side, you can bring your head up toward that right knee and lower the head, inhaler. Exhale, release the hold, unwrap, hug both knees into your chest with your arms. Release the hold, feet hip width apart, knees straight up. Arms now in the T position, palms down. Now I'm going to give you an option. We're only going to have time to do one on each side. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale, bring the left leg up and place that left ankle on top of the right knee or cross that left leg all the way over the right thigh as if you're sitting in a chair. We're going to do a pelvic twist here as well as a hip stretcher. So not an opener, but a stretcher. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and keeping at least part of that right foot on the floor, lower the legs down on the right side of your body, keeping both shoulders on the floor and the abs in tight. Turn, if you can, and look at that left hand. You can modify by looking straight up if you want. You can also help the stretch along if you want. With that right hand, you can put the right hand on the left hip and slide it down, putting pressure toward the floor, but stopping before you get to that knee. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring those legs up, unwrap, and again start feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Those knees are straight up. Make sure your body's aligned, your shoulders are on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg up now and either place that right ankle on top of the left knee or cross that right leg all the way over the left thigh as if you're sitting in a chair. Keeping the abs in tight and the shoulders on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just allow the legs to lower on the left side of your body, turning and looking at that right hand if you can. You can help that stretch along with that left hand on the right hip if you choose, but you could also just let gravity do its job. It's a nice pelvic twist, which is also a spinal twist. Abs in tight and you're breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring those legs back up. Unwrap. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. I'm going to give you an option now. You can bend the knees, and we're going to do just a couple of full pelvic twists from side to side, rolling at your own pace, or you can keep those legs up nice and straight, flex the feet, and do the full pelvic twist, just a couple of them with the legs straight. So no matter if your knees are bent or the legs are straight, slowly lower those legs out on the right side of your body. If your knees are bent, you might want to go faster, and that's fine. Just don't go too fast. Just adding a little more pelvic and spinal twist action here. And I'm working my core more with my legs straight. So do what works for your body. Look at the opposite hand. We're kind of combining a couple of steps here, but letting people have their choice. Time is running late. And I want to get in as much as possible. I'm going to do 3 of these on each side. You can continue if the knees are bent with the full pelvic twist. Just keep those shoulders on the floor and roll that back against the floor to massage that back. And when you're finished, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet. Slide the arms down near your hips, palms down. And slowly lower those legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture. I'm going to straighten my mat out a little bit. And before we actually start relaxing, we're going to do the Bananasana posture. It's another spinal stretch. So slide that right foot out to the side, keeping the legs straight and the heel on the floor. Then take the left leg, keep the leg straight, just cross that ankle over, but then lower your left glute so both your glutes are on the floor. Bring the arms up above your head, bend the elbows, clasp your fingers together, forming a cup. Pick your head up and place your head in that cup. Elbows are out at your sides, just like you're lying on the sand on a warm sandy beach, just relaxing and soaking up the sun. But then bring that, just the upper torso to the left. Excuse me, to the right, pardon me. You're in the right Banasana, where everything's kind of looking like a banana. Hence the Bananasana. Breathing. It's a different type of stretch. We don't get enough during the day, I don't think. At least I don't. Don't forget to breathe. Keep both glutes on the floor. Most important. And then uncross the leg. Bring both legs down. Bring the head just to the center. Keep the head in the hands. Now slide that left leg out to the side, heel on the floor. Keep the leg straight. Bring that right leg over. Just cross it over and then lower both glutes to the floor. And bring just the upper body to the left now in that left Bananasana. Stretching both directions, most important for real balance of the body. Breathe. Now bring both legs back to the center. Head to the center, release the hold. I'm going to slide back up on my mat and bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and just lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Open the arms enough so that the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. The shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. Soon we will prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. Just take some deep breaths into your system to slow your heart rate down. Let's do it together. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. And then slowly exhale through the mouth, through slightly parted lips. Once again, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And now just slide the heels out on the floor until the legs are straight. And let the feet flop out to the sides and you'll be in that corpse posture. Take another deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. Keep breathing. And soon we'll take another deep breath together. And this time when we exhale, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies we can, including doing the line with our face and necks, bugging our eyes out, sticking our tongues out, opening our mouths wide, just tightening everything you can, again, as you exhale. So take a deep breath into your system through the nose. Exhale and tighten. And release. And rest down into the surface below. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets or put something under parts of your body, your knees or whatever you might need to feel the most comfortable possible. Close your eyes if you haven't already done so. Once you find that relaxing, comfortable position for your body. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place may be a place you frequent in reality, one you've only visited a few times, or one you've only known in your mind. If you're not already there, go there now. You're in your safe place. We'll move through your body and allow you to relax your muscles and release your joints as we do so. So first, let's focus on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. And as you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Remembering to breathe. Now focus on the shoulders. Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release those joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you as you relax those muscles and release those joints. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. And now relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Focus now on the hips. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. Relax the glutes. Allow those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you again.
You're in your safe place. Your legs are relaxed. Your arms and shoulders are relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and the spinal area, all the way down by the tailbone, and move up, relaxing the area around the spinal column and the muscles of the lower back. Then relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Then relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. The back is relaxed. Let's finish the front of your torso now by focusing on your chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Breathe. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe space. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring your legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed, and you still need to do your sun study. Feel free to do that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, Loretta.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful.